Guten Tag, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren. Es freut mich sehr, Sie hier begrüßen zu dürfen. Ich präsentiere 50 plus Döner.
The Bears are not playing right now. I was
The
I was
Bears are
just
not
as
playing.
confused. We gotta get this out of the way. Be fun. The Premier League. I think I've had enough. I've had enough, dude.
Can we just digest the transfers that have happened or are alleged to be happening?
Yes. I'll pull it up right now.
Because
I've had.
well, the one that happened today was Voltamata.
Brother, $90
90.
million for someone who had 1.5 good seasons.
One good season in the Bundesliga means you
What
made it.
are we doing right now? And then on top of that, where's this other thing? They're also, I'm not going to look for it all the way, but there's another person who allegedly they're going to sign for $100 million too. And the most aggravating one is Maximilian Beer. Where is it? 70 million from Brentford. Are you
Where did Brentford get
joking?
this? Who's investing in Brentford right now?
Who is Brentford? Dude, enough. I said it earlier. The Premier League is like the Saudi League minus the governmental interference. Like, this is nuts. Anyway, it is seriously, like, I know we joked about it earlier. It is really the Premier League at this point. There's so many Bundesliga players that went this summer. Anyway, let's get our collective blood pressure down. And let's talk about the DFB Pokal, bro. Whoa! The last two matches were insane.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't even know what to say either. Like, this was one of the best games I've ever watched in any league. Like, if you missed that one, that's one where you have to jump back on ESPN Plus and you have to go watch that, because that game was end to end insane. And then this was not looking too hot up until like the last 20 minutes of the game, and then it became a classic. But in general, like, only really two upsets happen. But there was a lot of people that almost got eliminated. B-Flum, what do you make of the Pokal?
It wasn't necessarily like the first round chaos that we're used to, but it was it just took a different form, in my opinion, and it was still very entertaining to watch, especially the two games this past week. Look at those score lines.
Like Dortmund barely won, Mainz barely won, Hertha barely won. Like, Gladbach barely won. The Leverkusen game was like not close for a little bit, or was close for a little bit. Like, it was an insane round.
Werder Bremen was Werder Bremen.
Yeah, Werder Bremen, our only first league team to be eliminated, but still. If that excited you, the next round draw we're gonna find out who the second round matchups are Sunday morning. So, collective prayer we get Dortmund Schalke. Please, bro, that'd be so fun. Not laughing so much at Pauly now, are we, lads? We'll get into that later, because the game tomorrow, Classico. Insane or nerve-wracking? For you, for Bayern, nerve-wracking. I wasn't expecting that game to be close at all, and it was. Bielefeld exists to haunt Bremen. They really have had their number these past few goes around. So let's switch gears. We'll do a Zweite Bundesliga update, because I was so rudely accused of not giving a shit about the Zweite Bundesliga now that Köln got promoted, which is very rude. Table looks super fucked up right now. Schalke's in 5th place. If you really, if you needed an indication as to how fucked up it is right now. Hannover's first. I think both of us figured Hannover was going to be in the top half.
I think so, yeah.
And then where are the matchups? Anything crazy?
Nuremberg, Paderborn.
Not any crazy.
Well, it's the Tubu, so anything gets crazy.
Anything crazy, that's true, yeah. These just got so overshadowed by the second league. I mean, it's going to be before Hamburg St. Pauli, so you should definitely watch it, these two.
Pre-game.
But I think everyone's focus is going to be on the derby tomorrow, for sure. So let's get into it. Microsoft Paint time. It's back, baby. First Microsoft Paint of the season. Hamburg versus St. Pauli. We were collectively talking about Copa 90 and their derby days, which back in the day hit. Like, that shit was appointment TV.
Bring it back. If you're watching this,
Bring
if
it
anybody
back,
from
dude.
Copa 90 is watching this, bring it back.
Bring it back. They have one on Hamburg versus St. Pauli. It is very outdated. It's 6 years ago, but the Hatrix still the same. So, B-Phone, could you link that in chat?
Yeah, I can pull it up real quick.
But it goes pretty in depth into like the history and stuff like that. If you're coming from outside and you kind of don't get it, first of all, every Bundesliga person's talking about this matchup tomorrow. But the big thing is this. They are literally on the other side of the other biggest rivalry in Europe. Rangers and Celtic. St. Pauli's friends with Celtic, sorta, and Rangers is friends with Hamburg. So it's a big one. It's a really, really big one. And it's the first time they played in the first league since 2011. So, and it's Friday.
And it's Friday.
And it's Hamburg's home opener. This game is going to be so lit. How do we even get into this? The German fan books broke with Celtic. Yeah, they're not... Celtic and St. Pauli aren't super close now, but definitely still closer than most groups are to other teams. But I guess we got to go over like how they played in the first.
How they played in the first game, yeah.
So Hamburg, they both have a draw, so they both don't have a win yet. But imagine one of these being their first wins in the year, and for Hamburg, the first win in 8 years. 5 years? 5 years. What do you think about this matchup? What sticks out to you?
Well, the fact that St. Pauli scored 3 goals in their game and Hamburg scored 0. But my big thing is St. Pauli played against a Dortmund team that defense is stuck together with duct tape.
True.
Right now. So I'm interested to see in a hostile environment if they can replicate that type of performance. Now, I'm pretty sure they will be as hyped up as they were for that week 1 game match against Dortmund, because the atmosphere at the Militär was pretty bumping for that game. But it's different. It's going to be a derby, and all form goes out the window in a derby, as they say.
True.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, was it the last game? I'm not gonna get beheaded for watching this, but oh yeah, I think this was the last time they played. Go watch this yourself. But oh wait, we can like etch it, like kind of etch a sketch it. Maybe this won't get us copyright claimed. It was the craziest own goal I think anyone.
The own goal.
I think that was the last time they they've played each other. So, following up that's the kind of chaos that's going to be in this game. For me, looking at this, I will say, if you watched the Gladbach Hamburg game, Hamburg had them on the ropes for the second half. In fact, they would have won if not for a little blooper. There was a goal that was going in. If you were on the field, you probably were thinking that it wasn't going to go in, but like on some replays, it was going in, and an out of position player like headed it in. It would have went in if they hadn't touched it. I don't think they knew that, but they would have won had he not done that. So Hamburg kind of got screwed there. I think they both played really well in their draws. That's the issue. I think they're both heading into this with some good momentum. That was not the last game. The last game was at Hamburg. They won 1-0. Okay. Thank you for that. I know it's in the same season, though. Anyway. What are we feeling for this? We are also doing a watch-along for this tomorrow, too.
We are doing a watch-along.
It's required.
Tap in. Anything could happen in this game.
Literally anything could happen.
Anything could happen. I'm gonna stamp this as a Game of the Year nominee.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put it 4-3 St. Pauli.
Whoa, 4-3. Dude, I don't think it's going to be high. Okay. I don't think it will be high scoring. I think it might be. We got 3-2 St. Pauli. I can see that. 2-1 St. Pauli, 2-1 Pauli, 2-1. Everybody's doing 50-plus donor score lines, so I think I've got to do it too. This is so difficult. This is so difficult. 3 bench yellows alone. There's going to be a lot of cards in this game for sure. I just like, oh my god, if you've never watched these two play, like we are just underselling how amazing at least the atmosphere is going to be. There's going to be a game delay because of pyro. There's going to be. And like multiple minutes. Like it's going to be, just watch it, bro. Just I don't know how else to say it. Just watch it. This is one of those games I could see an early yellow card that throws the game. I hope not. Oh my god.
Is anyone in Hamburg going to work tomorrow? Probably not.
Absolutely not. I'll say 2-1 St. Pauli. This game will transcend the ability to describe it in numbers. It is one of those empirical things. Even if it's 1-0, it's still going to be one of the best games of the year. It just is. It just is. I wish we could put it into words, but I don't. It's hard to. To tone it down a little bit, Saturday, Hoffenheim and Frankfurt. So I mainly put this in. We were talking before the show about how there's only 2 games where two teams that won week 1 are playing another team that won week 1, and these are both of them. Hoffenheim beat Leverkusen after an early Leverkusen goal. I rewatched that. Leverkusen should be a little concerned. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was a week 1 game, and Hoffenheim came out with the head of steam, but I'd be a little concerned. I'd be lying if I wasn't concerned. How about you, Beeflon?
Week 1, I still think while week 1 is really fun to start overreacting at results, I still think it's a little too early to catch the vibes of the teams. So I wouldn't necessarily say concern, more so I would say curiosity.
That's probably a better way of putting it, actually. Although I will say, in terms of vibes, Frankfurt, I think we know what team is finishing in second, or even after Bayern's thing the other day, maybe even first. You never know. But Hamburg, I mean, I'm stuck on the Hamburg game. Frankfurt won 4-1 over Bremen. Bremen's supposed to be very awful this year. So this is actually a very interesting game for me because I think this will be a game where we see if Frankfurt is like for real, right? You have a team that knocked off, even though they're supposed to have a down year, they're still one of the more talented teams in the league. They knocked them off week 1. And Frankfurt had this big game, and now people are talking about them being a competitor to Bayern. Can they do it? So, and on the road too. What are you thinking initially for if they can do it? For the big question of if Frankfurt can be for real.
I think they can be for real. I don't think that if they hypothetically were to not compete for the league, it wouldn't be their fault. It would just be Bayern's way too strong. But I don't foresee too many big issues in this for this game in particular either, even though Hoffenheim did look pretty solid in their first game. So I'll do 50 plus donor scoreline of 2-1 right now. I'm
thinking this is not going to be close. I'm thinking, oh, I wrote your shit in mine. My bad. I'm thinking like 3-0.
Crack, good morning.
Hardly an away game.
Hardly an away game.
This is a home game. For legal purposes, this is a home game. Also, what's up, Crack?
I think going back to BNCEO's question, it would either be St. Pauli Hamburg or Gladbach Köln for the big rivalries that don't involve top teams.
Or even hilariously, Hamburg Bremen. Hamburg Bremen also you could do a shout for sure. I'm not shooting him in top 4 after one match. Frankfurt? What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ZD Smith, 49 months. Big time appreciate. Also Mike, too. I forgot to say that because it happened in the beginning. I think Hamburg, Frankfurt, you can lock in for top 4. Yeah. If they don't, that is catastrophic. So, the next one, I kind of have to explain why Bayern has a frowny face. Bayern's transfer window has been booty cheeks. For the game where they played Wiesbaden, everyone in our Discord was like, they can rest the starters, blah, blah, blah. They started Olise, Kimmich, and Kane. That is not a move.
I think they started Luis Diaz, too.
And Luis Diaz, yes. That is not a team that has depth move. That is not what a team would do if they had depth. And that concerns me for Bayern, actually. I am now a little more concerned because I would have thought they had some, like, 16-year... They did with, like, Leonard Carl. But, like, I would have thought this would be a game where they were kind of trying out stuff. But it seemed like they started those people out of necessity, and that worries me a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. Because it's August. They have Champions League. They allegedly have Pokal. They have the rest of the season. I'm a little more worried than I was going into the season. I'm not going to lie to you. Does that worry you at all, D-Flum?
A tad bit, because if they don't have the now, granted, anything can happen in 3 days left in the transfer window. Right. Don't think it's gonna happen. There hasn't really been any mullings of anything, but they scraped by the skin of their teeth in that Wiesbaden game, with like half of their starters in, and then the other half subbed on to make sure that they did actually win that game. So it's going to be an issue of like when the matches start piling up and Bayern starts getting tired, will they start looking past opponents or trying to rest up, and then they get punished by teams that are, gassed up, ready to play, the top team in the country. So
like Augsburg.
Like Augsburg.
Like Augsburg, dude. What the hell? This was and the worst part is Freiburg didn't look good in this. Like,
No.
I know, like, the stats kind of show they had an advantage. Not really. This was one of those games where, like, the stats are deceptive because Augsburg was in firm control of this game, and that was super surprising to me. Which it kind of worries me for Bayern. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, I do. Okay. I am going to stop hoeing Frank. I will say something nice about Augsburg. Every year, there's a team that does a lot with a little. And if Augsburg plays like they played Freiburg, top 6 isn't crazy. I'm just saying. I think habitually Augsburg is a team that you look over. If they play consistently like they played the last weekend, they're gonna look good.
I think the other thing to consider about this matchup in particular is that historically there's like a match or two every like 2-3 years where Augsburg will just play a trap game against Bayern.
Yeah, I don't know what. There's no like scientific explanation for it or anything. Where is that on SofaScore? SofaScore changed up their whole game. God damn, why is this so hard to find? One Augsburg compliment. That's all you're gonna get, bro. Alright, whatever. You're just gonna have to believe us, bro. Anyway. To predict this game, Beeflum. Another hard one. What are we doing here? Do you believe truly in the Augsburg chaos? Or do you think Bayern are going to realize they're Bayern again? The zoom in!
Did it zoom? Is my camera zooming on its own?
Oh my god, I thought you were about to say something crazy.
I can say something crazy. Hold on, I need to open up my controls.
I'll go first because I think Bayern are going to barely scrape by this game. We are not getting a Leipzig. Leipzig, they call it slipping. Augsburg does get way too much hate. No comment. What are you about to say, B-Fun?
3-1 Bayern.
That was the crazy thing you were gonna say?
No.
Bruh. Damn, so
I don't think that I think Company will have him locked in for this game, to be honest.
Damn, so we literally just praised Augsburg and then we didn't even choose that they were gonna win.
I said they'll get a goal. I
don't
know what you want from me.
Smells like a draw. A draw would be equally as devastating as losing, to me. Is this a derby? Like, technically, but I don't think anyone's gonna call it a derby. They're both just like in Bavaria. I don't know. I like Company, but that def has me worried 1,000%. Come November, bro.
Yeah, I think it's a little too early for the def to catch up to them right now, but once Champions League starts is when I think it'll be.
Oh yeah, and we didn't even go over Champions League. Bayern's got a rough one. Frankfurt's got a rough one.
Everyone in Germany's got it rough. I won't lie.
I think Dortmund kind of got out a little easy.
They got out easier than the other ones, but their pot and puppy matchups are still pretty rough.
Where do you even find this? Do we do it?
Okay, well, most of them were posted in the Discord. Let me see if I can pull those up in there.
Oh, here we go. So, Bayern's opponents, Chelsea, PSG, Club Brugge, Arsenal, CP, PSV, SG, and Paphos. So they kind of lucked out, sort of. Union looked pretty good the last year, I remember. But let's jump down to Frankfurt. Frankfurt had Liverpool, Barcelona, Atalanta, Atletico Madrid, Tottenham, Napoli, Galatasaray, and Karabakh. Bro!
Nightmare Gauntlet.
Nightmare Gauntlet. And we're going to have to see if this stacks up with the Nightmare Gauntlets they have in the Bundesliga. Like, this... Atalanta isn't the same Atalanta, brother. I'm not taking any chances in this format. A draw is devastating for
Devastating.
Frankfurt. Like, because if you assume they're just going to lose all the big ones, like, they're going to be hanging on to these results where they can get a draw or a win. And if this is just a draw, that's not enough, dude. They're going to be fucked. And then Leverkusen's is I feel like is mainly bad just because we expect Leverkusen to be bad. But
Yeah.
and Dortmund's are I don't think Dortmund's are too awful. Like, isn't Juventus kind of imploding right now?
Possibly. I don't know.
It's only been one game.
It's only been one game.
Anyway, where were we? All this to say, Dortmund versus Union Berlin. Beeflin, how are you feeling about this? Unbiased.
I think this would be a different situation if Dortmund submitted their transfer homework at even 10:30 instead of 11:59. I don't think okay, so if you missed it this week, they signed Carney Chukwuemeka permanently and Amosino on a loan. The thing is, I don't know if either of them will be ready to start, and that defense desperately needs them to start. So this is gonna be another thing where it's like, can they outscore Union, who has Ansa, who put up 2 goals in the last game? Now granted, it is a home game, so maybe they can, but Union's normally pretty solid defensively, so
yeah. And people are saying in chat, Ansa, that boy, I tried to tell y'all. That boy is a fucking baller. I would be horrified if I was a Dortmund fan. If Ansa plays like he played in that first game, dude, it might be a early wrap. That boy can ball. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen, because that Dortmund defense against St. Pauli looked tragic. So I'm going to say 2-1 for Union Berlin.
I'll say 3-2 Union.
Again, Dortmund's even more ramshackle. Great word. Putting faith in Union, SMH last season really in the rear view. Brother, do you see that Dortmund
we had
defenders
last year.
Right? And Carbon Cat with a big truth. Dortmund do love losing to Union. They do. I don't know why. But I still think it'll be a close game, but this should not be a close game. But it will be.
I mean, it'll be another Gerasi do everything challenge.
True. And now they're kind of mixing it up because they're also trying to make Kobel do everything now. So
yeah.
Rest of the games, quick fire. Leipzig Heidenheim. This is actually an interesting game also.
It is. This is a Leipzig. Are you serious? I think I am cautiously taking Leipzig in this game.
I think this is going to be a draw, which is so funny, but I think I also have to go Leipzig. Maybe they'll wake up. This is also kind of a tragic Bronson matchup. Leverkusen Werder. If Leverkusen win this, they've got to fire Ten Hag already.
I'm gonna go Bayer Leverkusen with this one as well. Cautiously though.
That would be nuts. Bakayoko, Worldy, you heard it here first. Yeah, they're gonna need him. That young man suddenly became important at work. Stuttgart Gladbach. I almost put this on here. I think I'm very interested to see what Stuttgart does without Voltemade. I do have to say Gladbach though.
I would probably agree with you there.
Wolfsburg Mainz. Wolfsburg, my top 6 pick for Wolfsburg looks pretty good, but Mainz we didn't go over the Mainz banger today. They beat the shit out of Rosenborg. I still think they're going to be tired for this game, and I'm going to pick Wolfsburg.
I will agree. There's a lot of typicals agreeing.
And then Cologne Freiburg.
If Freiburg comes out playing the way they did week 1, I would say Cologne.
Legally, I will not answer that question.
Do we think Gio Reyna plays for like 8 minutes? Yes.
Yeah, wow. Oh, we also have to go over that. Bro, we need to call the Bundesliga office and tell them stop putting Cowboys in US shit. Bro, what is this?
They're both from New York.
They're both from New York. This is apparently what the Bundesliga thinks New York City looks like, which I love making fun of New York, but far from the truth. This is obviously Staten Island. From the Smurf MLS Academy to Gladbach, I can't. Oh yeah, that is your nightmare realm if you're a Bayern fan. Okay, anyway, let's jump to kits. Because we are 50 plus donor, and because we have a big announcement at the end, so we want to save time for that. We only have home kits for this period. Oh wait, hold on. Like Frankfurt's US tour vid, where we got hyped up New York City without even going there. That's because Frankfurt, the city, is obsessed with thinking they're the New York of Germany. So I'm sure they had some awful claims in there. Anyway, let's start off with Werder Bremen. I can also zoom in on these kits in my side window.
I don't hate it.
I think
it's pretty clean.
I will say, when I was downloading the images in here, in general, like not to spoil, it's a kind of a weak lineup. It's kind of weak.
It's pretty weak.
Where are we putting Bremen?
I mean, compared to all the other ones that are in,
just do it by itself. Do it by itself.
By itself, I would just say nice. By itself, I'd just say nice.
I almost want to put it Now That's Hot, but like,
if I was comparing it to all the other kits that are in there, I would say it's hot.
Let's see what chat says. I dislike green kits. Well, there's not a whole lot they can do about that. It's one of their colors. Pretty sure half the league has but we're not gonna go into that Andy boy because I'm gonna get attacked. I'll put it in nice. We'll put it in nice. Do we?
Okay. If you want to put it in that's hot, I have no qualms with it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this might be our only that's hot. we gotta put something in there. In fact, let's even put not used. There is no Met Gala shirts in here. Okay, what's the next one? Wolfsburg. I think I have a hot take. I don't hate this. I kind of don't hate this.
I don't hate it either, but it's very loud.
I'm not a fan of the like coming out of the badge thing, but past that, I like that it's like. Actually, no. It looks.
I would be a bigger fan of it if it looked more symmetrical. Like it looks like as you're going to the left-hand side of the shirt, it looks like it's coming from another strand instead of like straight from the logo.
What I'll say about this is it looks like a training kit.
Yeah.
And that I have to give it marks down for. I think it just looks nice.
Yeah.
I think if it didn't look like a training kit, then it would be a little higher. Damn, we could have done. We're going through this fast. I could have put away kits on here too.
I don't know if a lot of the teams have released away kits. Have they?
What does Football Archive say? I think they all have. They would have had to, right?
Oh, probably, yeah.
They couldn't get a picture of just the kit?
Nope.
Damn. Stuttgart. I'm kind of sick of their shit, dude. I'm kind of sick of the red thing across the chest. I'm not gonna lie.
They do kind of copy paste that a lot. Yeah.
It needs something distinct like a collar. Oh, I think you're talking about Wolfsburg. Yes, I agree with that. This, I think, just like they need to like mix it up a little bit, right? Like,
Yeah.
what is this patterning on this? What is that?
I don't know.
They're just like, bro. I feel like they were in like the planning for this, and they're like, bro, we can't.
Stairs.
Stairs?
They're actually stairs.
Oh wait, yeah, they are. Why? Hold on. Oh, it's literally 100. Okay, never. All right, I'm gonna be a little nicer to them because then it's their like 100th year of.
No, that's their special kit.
God damn it.
That which also.
Jesus Christ. That hits though. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed. I'm putting in
Yeah.
Stairway to the Door for Voltamata. That's rude. That's so rude. But I love it. Union Berlin. I think this is also just like
It looks like
haven't they done this
looks
before?
like it looks like a prison kit if you would replace the orange with red.
Jocko dropped 3 gorgeous kit and then the lamest. Yeah, I mean, bro, where this looks like it's not even finished. Anyway, Union Berlin, I'm not a fan. I think it's just boring.
It's a prison kit. Prison league.
You know what I think we need to do? We need to rename this boring. I think that will make this a little easier. I don't hate the Union win. It's just not nice.
No, it's not.
At least it's not Castore, bro. Yeah, at least we're not. I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, of course. I think it's meh. I think that's just like, do we rename this meh, and then this nice? Does that make it easier? Because then it's meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hoffenheim, I thought, like, doesn't this seem like a little bit of an optical illusion where it
It
seems like
does.
this is part of the jersey too?
Yeah.
That was fucking me up. I can't look at this kid. It's like fucking
No.
like it.
No.
That's no. Oh, it just looks like that. I don't like that at all. Meh and boring are the same thing. I mean, I guess like you put okay.
But then I don't think the Union kit is okay.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about this. I want to say it's ass, but like also, I don't know. Like, is it ass?
Yeah. I don't like the groove. It's unsettling.
The groove really is like. Did a magician make this jersey or something? Why do they have that there? Like, let's look at. All right, I want to see someone like wearing it. Oh, wow! What am I doing? There's got to be someone like wearing it in the team store, right?
Surely.
That's cool. I like that.
I do like that.
Home jersey. Oh wait, there we go. Someone's wearing it. Can someone do it without their arms folded? There we go. See, now it looks fine. Like, because the side thing isn't so viewable. Why the fuck is it so viewable in this one? I think it's fine. Like, it's okay.
It's okay. Like, from a distance, it just looks like a plain blue shirt.
Is that mesh? They've got a full ass fucking description on here. The back is also impressive. Ayo. Ayo. A textured fabric surface ensures an exclusive feel and optimum comfort, made for 90 minutes and more.
Yo.
Whoa! The back is...
Oz.
Bro, who wrote this? Anyway, I'll put it as okay. €80? Yeah, €80 for this is insane. Plus, if you're in the US, bro, you're not seeing this shit until 2028. Freiburg. Gotta say, kinda hate these.
Yeah.
Kinda hate these. They just are
I don't like
trying
how it
to
fades out.
fit in red into their colors now, and I don't like that at all.
I don't hate the red. I just don't like how it fades out. If it was
Yeah.
solid, if the stripes were solid, it would be a better shirt in my opinion.
I love the Freiburg kit, bro. Unfortunately, you seem like you might be in the minority here. Probably still less than an MLS kit, I guarantee you. MLS kit. Let's see how much this poopy ass jersey is. It doesn't even tell you, bro. They already know. What is this garbage?
What?
This is $80, bruh. The nerve MLS had is just unreal. What does Chicago Fire? Why not? Yeah, this looks like shit. Jerseys. 99 for a replica, bro.
For a
For
short
a-
sleeve shirt.
That's diabolical. And 194 for an authentic custom. Oh
Those
no,
are hockey
just in
jersey
general.
numbers.
Oh
Those
no,
are hockey jersey numbers.
Huh?
Those are hockey jersey numbers.
those are hockey jersey numbers. For a dripless jersey. No offense, Fire fans, but this is not worth almost $200. We're putting this shit in ass. MLS really has no drip. We won't go into MLS diet, but their MLS jerseys are usually pretty boring.
The worst thing about MLS jerseys is that they're all Adidas, so nobody really has any creativity with it.
Yeah, I'm so mad Cole's in Adidas next year. I think we can all agree that this is just fucking boring. It's not ass because it doesn't even try to do anything. That's a nut sentence.
It's true. To the club's identity.
That's
Yup.
that is written with some malice.
Yup. Yup.
Queen white base. Oh brother. Oh brother.
The identity is a clean white base.
Ooh,
The
boy.
jokes write themselves.
We finally get to our first one where I kind of sit up a little bit. I actually really like this jersey a lot. It's grown on me. I think this is ass. I think that's what I was.
If the Adidas logo were placed at a different spot on the away kit, I think I would like it a bit better.
I really like this one actually. Like I would put this in nice.
I think it can grow into a nice for me. Right now, I think it's just like okay. It's loud.
It is loud. But okay, yeah, you're right. Because like, if I was comparing it to the rest of the jerseys, I would put that. I would be for sure. I just don't think it's like okay. I think it's nice.
It's for sure better than Union. I would say it is for sure better than Wolfsburg.
What does it look like on a player? Asking the right question. Well, that's not a player, but it does look. I like it. I really like it, actually.
I don't like it with the red shorts.
No, but I mean, just as a jersey.
just as a jersey, yeah, it's clean. I would never touch
No.
red shorts. with
No.
that.
Best one by far. Well, Met Gala type shit is not going to be touched for home kids. It looks like their color printer ran out of ink. Well, okay, the other part of this though is $94.95 Bundesliga jerseys. It's taking from the 90s jersey, like this thing. That's where they're getting the top from, which I think is one of the coolest things that has ever touched German soccer. So I'm a little biased in saying that it's nice, but needs 20 more sponsors? That's crazy. Wait, did we skip St. Pauli? Oh, St. Pauli's. We're going to go to St. Pauli then. This is what they always do. It's like, I feel like it's like another, this is what they always do.
Yeah.
It's still, I think it's nice though, actually, now to think about it.
I don't hate it at all, actually.
St. Pauli one is elite. Yandles has had some of the most interesting jersey opinions in this. It's like throwing me off so much. The long sleeve version, well, we're not counting long sleeve. What? Do they have it on here? No. How much is this shit, I wonder? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is fair. I will
100.
I will say. Sometimes when people start getting too adventurous, it all goes downhill. I don't think they have the long sleeve jersey on here. This is interesting. What is that? Hold on. That's kind of cool. What does the number mean though?
Don't ask me. Why is the jacket less expensive than the kit?
I don't know. That is hot. Hold on. That is fucking.
How much is that? Oh, 150. Okay,
it's less than the MLS
reasonable.
jersey. Anyway, we got super sidetracked there. If you're watching the show for an on-focus show, then this is not the show for you. I don't hate this. I wouldn't say it's
hate it. I do like it. It just feels like stuff that they've done before.
Right. I feel like we're going to keep repeating ourselves on that one. I think if the lines didn't have this like invisible box around it, I would like it more. If it like went behind or like got a little bit closer, I would put it in nice.
That
I think
sponsors got to be uninterrupted. I honestly would say nice for it. But I'm I can stick with okay. I can stick with top of okay.
Yeah, we'll put it like we'll rank it. It's giving Ultimate Team. Now that's insulting.
Wear a random scarf.
Random scarf.
I gotta get up and get a scarf now. No, I don't.
I have a Germany national team jersey that I bought in Germany. Da Bears.
Ah, Bears.
Frankfurt. I feel like it's another this is what they always do thing, but I do like it.
I do kind of dig it.
I do like the white trim actually now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put this in nice.
Agreed.
Details ruin the Frank. See, Yandles is always against us again, bro. Ass. There's no way this is as bad.
No. He's talking about the next one.
Oh, what's the next one? Oh, Gladbach? Yeah, bro, we can skip this one. And I'm not even being a hater.
It's a white t-shirt, bro. How does this have 3.5 stars?
I don't know. And like, you know what's even crazy? This is their 125th anniversary. You'd think they'd have like fucking tried, and they did not.
They're as old as the Chicago White Sox?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, if MLS teams are going to get rocked for having just plain t-shirts, then we got to do it for Gladbach. Dortmund.
This one I'm kind of like, at
Wait,
least you
bro,
tried.
hold on. Wait, time out. This is their actual...
That's the away kit?
There's no fucking
What
way.
the fuck
There's
is that?
no way this is their away kit.
What is that?
There's
no way that's
There's
the away
no way this is their away kit.
There's...
There's no way this is their away kit. There's just no fucking way. There's no way.
They haven't announced their away kit. That's why I was confused, because Dortmund hasn't revealed their away kit officially yet.
Bro, is that why?
Probably.
Is that... There's just no way. Opa, I'm not clicking that. Anyway, let's...
That's diabolical.
Oh, God. Okay.
That's horrific.
Gotta get ready to cause chaos and harass City fans. By the way, after this, watch Shades of Blue. It's going to be a good show because they've got some great guests, and they are going to laugh at Manchester United. So that will be a hilarious show. But I love you, Crunk. I'm going to put something over your camera because I cannot stand seeing you in Packers shit. Anyway. 10 years, that will be a... Andy Boy has a point. I don't immediately like these, but I feel like this is one that you're going to look back and be like, actually, they kind of banged with that.
This one, I'm kind of like, at least you tried right now, but it feels a lot better than other attempts at jerseys. I wouldn't say it's boring. I'd say it's okay.
I think it's okay. This is ass. This is.
I hate those. I actually hate those.
I hate looking at it. Oh, now I was talking about the silver. Okay, now I cannot agree with you. That shit is awful. This is so bad. I don't know how this got out of the planning room. Why is one of the biggest clubs of all time wearing these?
I don't know. Why do we have to see them lift the trophy?
The club's traditional color is red and white in a never-before-seen look. To say the least.
Can we never see it again, please?
Oh, this is supposed to be an M. Bro, we have to make another tier. Hold on. How do I make another tier?
That's supposed to be... What's the M supposed to be for? Munchen? Anyways.
Anyway, moving on. Leverkusen. I have something. This looks like a mesh top.
Yeah. It looks like the pennies you would use to wear in gym class.
Yeah. This is not it. Or do we say boring? Nah, it's not ass. Wait, is it? Or we some people. All right, we've got one ass.
I'll defer to chat for this one.
Yeah, just boring. I'm sure Yandles will say this is art. So I love you, Yandles. It's ass. I think it's ass. Mainz. This shit kind of busts. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like this pattern though. Oh, it's a map of Mainz, apparently.
Oh, I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
Oh, Yandel said he doesn't like the Leverkusen kit, so I'm sorry for calling. We love our viewers on this show, dude. We do not usually make fun of them. Mainz is auto trash. Well, you have to say that. Mainz grew on me. I'd wear that to the club. I don't know about that.
That's a little crazy. I'd say nice though.
Nice? Personally. Oh, all right. I'd
say nice.
I love the map and the cityscape kits. Well, the Leverkusen cityscape one looked insane, like an insane person made it. Where did they have it? Yeah, this looks like an insane person made it. But so I don't like this one, but hey. Heidenheim, I thought I liked it, and then I looked at it, and it looks bad.
Nah.
It looks like the couch pattern from Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
Shall we get on our thinking chair and think? Were you even alive for that?
Yes, I was alive. I was alive for Blues Clues.
Anyway, anyway, all right. To wrap this up, because we gotta do our announcement. This is just—it's boring. I can even admit that.
Once again, they've done it before.
Yeah, they have done that before for sure.
That Gala type shit.
Bro, I cannot agree with that. All right, it's announcement time. B-Flum, hit him with it.
All right. So behind the scenes, we've been working a little bit, and
No, you've been working.
I've been working a little bit.
You put this together.
Well, we'll get you to work on this too. Don't worry.
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
don't worry.
But we can finally announce that the donor slots are coming next Thursday.
Let's go.
Next Thursday, the donor slots will arrive. It is the international break. So I was like, yo, let's just knock out donor slots. International break show. So next Thursday, September 4th, donor slots. The long wait is gonna be over.
The longest wait. That shit should have happened in January. Anyway, yeah, the awards are. If you don't know what the donor slots is, it is our yearly award show. It is bigger. Is the biggest event of the year, technically speaking. This is not an hour show. It's gonna go pretty long. It's fun. A lot of our memes are born out of the donor slots, and B-Flem has put it together. And I looked over it earlier today, and it's gonna be crazy. So, will we have a Wilson? We every year we have an insane moment. You're just gonna have to watch it and see what we got. So, any last things on the donor slots or otherwise for the ending of the show?
Make sure you're here tomorrow for the watch along. I probably will also be working on donor slots on the side. So if you have any input, we always are happy to hear chat input. So that'll be your time to come through and say what you got to say, and also just watch the game with us.
Yeah,
because it's going to be a banger game. Stott Derby. Always watch Friday games, especially this one. This one is actually mandatory homework. We will be checking.
Yeah, we will be checking it. We will be taking attendance. It's going to be crazy. And then mine is, I've been kind of polishing off these Angry Orchards left at my house. So I'm going to have this after the show.
Hell yeah.
Thank you all for watching. We appreciate the support. Maybe one day we'll get the Bundesliga. Is that going to be our new meme? We're going to get the Bundesliga streaming rights?
We're going to campaign for day one of asking on Blue Sky for the Bundesliga streaming rights.
It's Oktoberfest season, bro. I don't think you're going to get any of us to care about Oktoberfest. Although the Chicago Oktoberfest is pretty cool, but I think it already happened. So, 50 plus meetup when? We have been trying to do a Bundesliga fan fest. We're gonna have to get back to you on that. But watch with us tomorrow. Watch the regular shit on the weekend, and watch donor slots next week.